Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my top 10 longest lasting perfumes. And this video is in collaboration with Moon Perfumes here on YouTube. I will have her video as well as her channel link down below, as well as her Instagram. If you guys want beautiful pictures of perfume bottles, go ahead and check out her Instagram. She takes stunning photos. And if you want kind of a story with your perfumes, go ahead and check out her YouTube channel. She does a really good job of telling a story whenever she describes a perfume. So thank you, Moon Perfumes, for collabing with me on this video. I'm splitting this video up into two. This was very hard for me because I do have a very large perfume collection and 10 just isn't enough. So I was already going to be doing like my top 10 powerhouse perfumes, so I'm still going to keep that. That's going to be more like part 2, but these are my other 10 longest lasting perfumes. These don't necessarily project, but they last a long time, and I will go over that. I will go over like the projection and how much it lasts and everything, but I did kind of want to mention that because my powerhouse perfumes, or how some of you guys like to call them, heavy hitters or beast mode fragrances, that's gonna be coming in part 2, because I do feel like longest lasting doesn't necessarily mean powerhouse or beast mode. These are just 10 very long lasting perfumes, and then my part 2 will be my powerhouse scents. So I did kind of want to go over that, so check that video out. That one should come out the following week. So let's go ahead and get into the list. Okay, first up is Girl of Now by Elie Saab, and this perfume is described as almond, sweet, nutty, fruity, and woody. This has notes of pistachio and almond. I will say that I just picked up Girl of Now Shine, and I pick up the almond in that one a lot better than I do in this one. But I've tried this one out more, and I can wear this to work, and when I leave work, I still have the Girl of Now scent on me. This also projects very well for the first few hours. It takes me almost an hour to get to work, and I've gotten several compliments wearing this to work. And this has mandarin orange and pear, and again pistachio. There's tonka in here. I do prefer this one more around fall time, but because I work in an office, I will wear this every now and again when I want to wear a nice gourmand scent. And again, that's Girl of Now by Elie Saab. Next up is Casablanca, and this one, again, all these are anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours. You know, I take a shower when I get home, so some of them could probably last until the next day, but I definitely get a full 8 to 10 hours with all these perfumes. If they go into the next day, I'll let you know. This one goes until the next day. So this one, I will come home, take a shower, put this on, and a full 12 hours later will still have this lingering on my skin. This projects very well for the first few hours. I would say 2 to 3, maybe even 4 hours, this is around me. Now you guys know I'm an oversprayer, and this is described as fruity, wood, caramel, powdery, and musky. And this scent, it smells like those carameled apples you get around like fall or at a carnival. This scent. And this one's described as fruity, caramel, powdery, balsamic, and woody. And I pick up the green apple very well in here. This perfume does remind me of several perfumes I have in my collection. It reminds me of, like, falls in the same vein as Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle, as well as it's a heavier version of Angel, the EDT. This has patchouli in it. There's iris in here. Again, there's the green apple, there's caramel, amber, and this perfume lasts. Anytime that I want almost like a gourmand, but I also want a freshness to it, this is a great scent. To me, this is like a beautiful summer gourmand. So good. It might get a little cloying in the heat, but if you're indoors and in an office, I think it's okay. Okay, and then next up we have Viktor & Rolf's Flowerbomb. This was described as floral, patchouli, white floral, green, and woody. And it has notes of bergamot tea, white floral, rose, musk, and patchouli. And this one lasts on me for, I would say, a good work day. And this is just a very pretty spring floral. It can get a little heavy, because of the patchouli in here. I do pick up the tea. I never used to. Oh, yes, this is just a very beautiful white floral. There's a powderiness to it. There's rose, musk, and this does last a very long time on my skin. This one is probably more of a powerhouse, but it's not a top for me, and I'll explain why. But this one lasts well into the next day, and that is Burberry Body, the Eau de Parfum. This perfume, no matter what I do with this, if I just spray the back of my neck or just spray it a couple times, this does trigger headaches. I still enjoy this scent, but this is a powerhouse perfume, and I wanted to add it into my collection because, again, I enjoy the scent and it does last a long time, but unfortunately it gives me a headache. So I'm still trying to decide if this is one that can stay, because this is a large bottle and I almost have to spray it a couple times and then take a shower. This is beast mode. This has notes of peach, freesia, iris, rose, and sandalwood. And this is described as powdery, woody, floral, musk, and rose. You guys know I'm into a rose kick lately, but there are rose scents that don't play well with me, and I think this is one of them. This is a very long-lasting perfume, and I do enjoy the scent. It's just very strong. So I purchased the little dabber of this. I might have to just continue to get like the dabber, because again, I don't know if it's because it's the spray and it falls under my nose. It is giving me headaches, unfortunately. Okay, and then next up we have Versace Denim Blue, and this perfume, I get a full work day out of this one as well. This perfume has clover and rose hip in it. There's apple in here, and this is just a very fresh, crisp summer scent in my opinion. And it's described as fruity, floral, green, rose, and fresh. Now this isn't your typical fruity floral, because for me this is more dry because of that crisp green apple. So good. It does have black currant as well as peach. I don't really get the peach in here, but I do get the green apple. I will say that this isn't as dry as Be Delicious. This does have a little bit more juiciness to it, which might be the peach. I find Be Delicious to be a very dry green apple scent. This one has a little more depth to it, and there's patchouli and musk in here. So this does dry down to be a little bit powdery after the dry down, but the apple does stay throughout the entire time. And again, that's Versace Denim Blue. And then another Versace that lasts a long time is Bright Crystal Absolute. I find the EDT to last a long time as well, but this one even longer. So I would say the EDT, I would always get about a good 6 hours out of her. This one I definitely get like 8 to 10, and she fades to Bright Crystal. This one's just a more raspberry, juicy version of it, and Bright Crystal's a little bit more softer and fresh. This one's still fresh, but more on the dry down. At the opening, you get the red berries and more of the fruitiness. Oh, so good. And again, this one lasts on my skin all day. And then next up, we have Mowgli Alien. And this is another one that lasts a good time on my skin. I would say it projects very well for the first, it projects for the first 2 to 3 hours for sure. Because I'll put this on and then my husband will come home and he can smell it. But then by the time I wake up, this does sit closer to the skin, but this does last a very long time. And it's described as white floral, amber, wood, and balsamic. And it has simple notes of jasmine, wood notes, and amber. And this, just when you spray it, has a very sharp soapiness in the opening. And then I get the jasmine and the amber. But this is like jasmine done the right way, because I know jasmine sometimes pulls funny on some people's skin. I don't get that with Alien. Okay, and this next one is Ariana Grande's Cloud. And this is a great celebrity fragrance. This one, I would say this one doesn't project in the sense like heavy, but you do have this scent floating around you for a good number of hours. I've sprayed this, and even though I don't smell it, other people have asked me what I'm wearing. I have also smelled this on other people while out shopping. So this is a scent that I would say that even though it's a soft, beautiful scent, it does leave a really nice scent trail. This one's another one that, to me, hits that 10-hour mark. I have smelled this well into the next day. And this is described as sweet, lactonic, coconut, vanilla, and nutty. And this is just a very beautiful, airy scent. I pick up the whipped cream, which is, like, to me, what makes this a little bit milky and creamy. I don't really get the marshmallow or the coconut heavy in this perfume. I get more of the whipped cream, the lavender. Yeah, this one's not like super coconutty, but it's so good. This comes off very clean, airy, milky, and creamy. That's what I get when I smell this, and I just think it's beautiful. And again, this lasts, like, it hits that 10-hour mark. Again, that's Ariana Grande's Cloud. Next, we have Lancome's Edel. So this one's described as rose, musky, floral, white floral, and sweet. This has bergamot, pear, rose, jasmine, vanilla, and musk. Very simple notes in this one. This is just a fresh, rosy musk, and it's got a powderiness. This projects very well for the first few hours. And I do, if I wear her at night, wake up smelling like her. Okay, and this last one, this is a powerhouse one. It almost made it to my powerhouse scents, but it got bumped. And that is Botanica by Balenciaga. And this perfume definitely hits that 10-hour mark, if not more. And this perfume has mint, rose, carnation, and cannabis. There's also vetiver and musk. So I think the mint and the cannabis give it this greenness that I pick up that is a little earthy and like kind of plant-like. And this perfume is described as aromatic, green, floral, rose, woody, and cannabis. I don't pick up the cannabis. I think it's the mint and the cannabis mixed together that give me kind of like a plant vibe. Like the mint is very much in the background. This scent is beautiful. It's a very dry floral in my opinion. There's nothing fruity to me about this, nothing juicy. It's very refreshing, but sometimes the dryness can be a little headache inducing for me. And this is a perfume that lasts long enough that by the end of the day I'm ready to wash her off. I do really enjoy this scent, but this is a powerhouse scent. This scent, while it might not project far, it might not leave like a scent trail, this does have really great longevity, and it does project at least around you so people can smell you. And again, that's Botanica by Balenciaga. So yeah guys, those are my top 10 longest lasting perfumes. And again, my powerhouse top 10 is coming next. But let me know in the comments below, what are your long lasting perfumes? Remember, perfume is very different on everyone. There are perfumes that work really well with your body chemistry that might not work on someone else's. I know I have perfumes that last forever on some people and don't last on me, and vice versa. But let me know in the comments below, what are your longest lasting perfumes? And that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time guys,